And now, Posh and Monty. Hello, viewers of the YouTube, and welcome to the Mr. Posh and Monty Wenn radio broadcast, Series 2, Episode 2.
That's the second episode of the second series.
Yeah, we noticed in the last video we used some stock footage that we had from Saving Monty Part 3.
Shall it be rectified, Montague?
I don't know where to go with that one.
Well, it might be rectified, so don't comment about it in the comments bar.
I do not have the sound clip.
Oh, that's... Sorry, I think I might have to fire my own butler in the second series. This is not good. Sorry, yes, carry on, Monty.
Okay. Mr. Posh.
Yes, what?
What are your views on radios?
I thought we agreed on telephones.
Okay, telephones then.
I thought we agreed on radios.
Okay, whatever one you want to do.
Well, that's hardly a choice, is it? Once you say radio, second time you say telephone. I mean, what it has come to. You'll know what I'm going to talk about, Monty.
What?
Butler incompetence. I merely said another word then, which would have made this interesting, but no. Butler incompetence. You'll know... Monty has done a load of things that I would not wish him to do. He sold 3 pairs of socks to a travelling Albanian who was trying to find John O'Groats but was lost severely. Another thing that Montague has done, and he'll never admit this, is once he gave coffee to the farting Bishop of Windsor and the Lord who also did fart. The Lord of Windsor, that is.
I thought it was one of your friends, not the farting Duke of Windsor.
But it's hard to avoid such people.
I thought he'd have beans.
Windsor is a very farty place. You know this, Montague.
I thought...
The Duke, Lord, whatever his name is, yes, it is the Duke, isn't it? Yes, I thought so. Yes, part of the Sideburns and Ostrich Society, you know. But I imagine it's something in the water in Windsor that makes people fart. And you should have known better than give him caffeine. You should have given him nothing but bottled water and cheese on occasion.
Mr. Posh, he's done it again.
What?
What
has he done?
Standing on his head again.
Sorry? He does not stand upon his head, he farts. That's what he does. He's a farting.
And he's farting.
But why is he standing on his head, man?
In an effort to stop himself farting.
No, that's no use. The gas would go...
Stop
then.
farting.
Would go up then. Jet propulsion, you know.
Okay.
If anything, it's designed... that would help it.
Okay.
I think Monty's gone.
Stop farting.
Did you know that I once had a butler who went to find a rare bottle of wine and never returned? That was the last butler before Montague, actually. The one before that had an unfortunate accident in the laboratory. He was a tailor by trade. I can't remember his name, but let me see. The one before that was a magic person. He was a magician. He was incompetent because he left after breaking his leg after tripping over the roof of Posh Manor. Let me see. Bills. Oh yes, Bills. I was always cross with Bills. That was his incompetence. Whilst my first butler, I believe I can't remember, I haven't got the notes in front of me, but my first butler, now what was he called? I can't remember. What was my first butler? Oh yes, a certain, what suit me? He went off to a circus. He wears a red coat. Of course, everyone did. What?
I've dealt with him.
Really? Oh, that's good. Well, what's the second topic?
Well, Mr. Posh.
Well, get on with it, man.
Tell us about your collection of hats.
Ah, splendid. My collection of hats. Let me see. I've got so many. I just attain these things, you know. You know, when I was travelling the world, well, you didn't know me then, actually. It was about 2 years ago when I met Kipper. Let me see, what have I got? Yes,
oh, yes.
Kipper, I met him in Cairo. He was a very good chap. Let me see, what have I got? I've got a fez, 2 top hats. One is black, the other one is also black, but is a spare. I've got a sombrero, I've got a Stetson, I've got a bowler hat, a trilby, a couple of baseball caps. What are those?
Getting down with the youth.
Getting down with the youth, indeed. I've also got a deer stalker. I've got
a deer stalker.
Stalker, yes, a deer stalker. Let's see what else. What else have I got? Do you know?
One of those Reichstag hats.
A fedora hat. I've also got a green fedora hat. I got that in the West Indies. I think I went to the West Indies. Or was it the East Indies? India, yeah, it was in India actually.
And you've got a punter hat.
I've got a punter
hat.
Boater. A boater, of course I've got a boater. Everyone's got a boater in this time, Monty.
Yes.
Let me see what else have I got. I've got, let me see, is that it? Actually, I've got all my hats and I can't remember what it is. Where was it? Where was it? I know what this is actually, I know where it is. Where is it? Oh, yes, that's it. I've got a hat that was once a glove, and I've used it as a hat, that was it.
Is it by any chance a baseball glove?
Yes, actually it is, yes.
Shall I get it for you?
Of course, I can use a change of scenery.
It won't make any difference to the people on YouTube, they can't see.
Sorry. Ah, splendid. I'm afraid my head's grown somewhat in the years past. My spectacles are right down by my chin, and the baseball mitt is lying upon my nose. Thank you, Montague, for adjusting it. That is now resting upon my ears rather lopsidedly. There we go.
There we go.
It's actually falling. Oh dear, my glasses. I'm blind. Oh dear.
Okay, okay, how was your week, Mr. Posh?
Don't poke my. You start poking up my eyes. Let's see, what was my week like? Let's see, my week. Oh yes, you know that American fellow, Glenn Miller, I believe he's called. I believe he's American. Yes. Is he American? Yes, he is. Actually.
Yes.
I think so.
I think he is.
Well, a fellow Glenn Miller. He's trying to become a leader of a big band of jazz. He's trying to make a name for himself in the new growing hip scene of the swing. And he just can't make it. He's an excellent trombone player though. I met him down in London the other day. Yes, he was quite interesting. He was an interesting character, I have to say. He was playing the trombone in a local pub in the Harpo, I believe it was called. And yes, he was just playing that. And he was there for a couple of days. I stayed there for a couple of days just to watch, see what he did with the trombone. But let's see. So that took up 2 days. On Wednesday, I spent the day making paper aeroplanes. Isn't it splendid? Sorry, Montague, don't throw paper planes whilst I'm talking. It's very inconsistent and rude. Very inconsistent and rude indeed. On Thursday, sorry, paper plane after 3 paper planes. I read a book about what did I read? I can't remember. But I read a book. I know what it was called. It was called the And okay, seriously. And that's what I did for Thursday. On Friday, I travelled into town, into somewhere in Kent, and I bought a loaf of bread. But unfortunately, Montague, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Do you know that you've got fangs, canines, and such things?
Oh no, my
Well, it's seems Monty's run off, so it'll be my turn to end the show today. Thank you for listening, and hopefully we shall restore order within the next week or so, or couple of weeks, depending on where you are. But we shall be back within a couple of weeks. Toodle pip, pip widget.